It's the NFL on EA Sports.
And we'll be watching the Patriots' creative quarterback.
He's been sensational as he leads the league in touchdown passes. It's the Patriots and the Bucs on Thursday night primetime.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Patriots team entering play. They've got all W's on the ledger so far, a perfect 6-0.
Yeah, still a long way to go in this season, but they're showing everyone early on that they intend to be there in the end.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Bucs, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
And I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick in the 2018 draft, the Oklahoma Sooner, Baker Mayfield.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stand an even keel, doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
Baker going to throw this right away. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. And they'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Baker going to give it to Irving. He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28. We can look at this Patriots defense. Well, this unit, very tough to throw against, currently second best in the NFL.
And when you're getting ready to face the #1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
On 1st and 10, here's Irving. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. This defense for the Patriots very strong in that victory a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Now Mayfield. That is caught. And some room to work. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A big play that time on the catch and run. 37 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Mayfield looks to throw. Looking for Godwin again, and he's got him once more. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. 7 yards left for 2nd down. Ball at the 10. Mayfield with it once more. Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. And the Bucs are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Irving. Trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. He'll try again. Pushing for the end zone, but he's not going to get there. They stop him just shy of the goal line. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, Is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try it now with Irving. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Bucky Irving, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Buccaneers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So out comes the Patriots offense as they'll get their first shot at things here. They'll be led out by their quarterback, a first-round pick back in April's draft.
And he's certainly putting together an MVP-type season, leading the league in both passing yards and touchdown passes. There have not been too many defenses that have been able to stop him or even slow him down. So he's got his sights set on another big game right here.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. A short one there, caught by Granson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 36. Now back to throw. He'll find his man. That's Taylor again. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Well, Charles, something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in that locker room?
Well, to me, it's less about tamping down expectations and much more about not getting ahead of yourself as a team. And look, they've got to play each game individually, right? Many teams talk about being 1-0 at the end of each and every game each week. To me, you got to understand you cannot win the Super Bowl in October.
14 yards is the pickup there and a New England first down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Murray. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. Second and 4. He's got it. Touchdown, Patriots. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Patriots are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
To try here for the extra point. Footing likely going to be an issue all night here on a rainy night, but this one is good.
7-7, our score after 1. Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football. As they've got it as we resume action. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Buccaneers offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. As you take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a QB, you'll notice he's worked his way into the top 5 at this point in the season. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. Pulled in at the 24. It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And the Patriots take over. The Patriots offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's done everything you could have asked for coming in. He's spread it around. He hasn't taken many chances. And he's potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. A shotgun handoff. This is Murray now. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. The Patriots at 6-0. What a start to the season for them. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a...
And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Looking to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. So they convert on 4th, and now from just outside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Hunter Henry brings it in. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll bring up 2nd down. They'll give up the gut for Murray. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. They'll run here. It's Murray. And he will have the first down at about the 21-yard line.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up 3rd downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I'm guarantee you it started in the offseason. 3rd down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. From the pistol, they run it with Murray. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away.
And that'll make it second down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them up the scoreboard here.
The offense on third down tonight, they've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Rolling to his right. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots have taken the lead. The point after is good. And that makes the score 14-7. That one was an extended drive. 14 plays all told. And the capper that put it in the end zone, a run of 8 yards.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The attention shifting back to Chris Godwin and the rest of the Tampa offense.
He's been good so far to this point in the second quarter. Need to get him even more involved, maybe?
I would agree with that. Definitely. Yeah, it's not even a question for me. The way he's playing, he's doing a nice job. Increase things. More touches, more opportunities. Maybe that can reverse things on the scoreboard for them.
They'll try to ratchet things up then maybe here in the second quarter.
Mayfield.
Evans has it left side. Will go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. This 2nd and 4.
Throwing, Mayfield. Being chased out left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete.
And he's going to get this down near the 25.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Here's Mayfield. Into the hands of Perry, complete. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Mayfield now. He's got Otten on the out route. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere. In the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A 5-yard touchdown.
And the Bucs are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44. The Patriots with the football here late in this first half. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
And he completes it to Hunt. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play.
We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough.
Here is 3rd down and 4.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
He's going up top for Taylor.
And that will be incomplete.
Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down. Again, he'll drop to throw. That one is caught by Hunt. Down inside the 10. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Patriots have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And the lead is now 21-14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Final play of the half, Mayfield. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. So we've reached halftime here at Gillette Stadium with the Patriots on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. Some of the best games of the weekend come in that 1 o'clock Eastern window, one of which features the Panthers at home in Carolina as they get set to match up with the Buffalo Bills. Then more good stuff to follow later in the afternoon. One good one being under the dome in New Orleans, where it'll be the Saints taking on the Miami Dolphins. And lastly, in the national game on Sunday night, definitely one to tune in for, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Seattle Seahawks. We saw a couple of high-octane offenses getting it done in the first half. Both teams had no problems moving the football. And you'd have to think, the team whose defense shows up in the second half is going to be the one who walks out of here with a victory.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Patriots offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his impressive season total as you take a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes at this point in the season. The Pats at the line, ready to go. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And he's going to be wrangled down quickly after the catch up at the 45-yard line. On first down, Murray. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second down. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. 2nd and 6. Back to throw here. Throw left side complete. That's Hunt. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
Not too many teams will use a first-round pick on a tight end, so you know that when one does, he's got to be pretty darn special.
A small example of why they took him in the first round there. Nice little catch and run to get the good yardage. He'll get that one to Taylor, complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. 12 more yards there and another first down.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage, as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, you're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Back to throw again. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now up to 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome, a little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
They'll stay on the ground with Irvin. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Mayfield looks to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Good contain. No gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. That's taken on the 25. It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. The 2 big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now back to throw. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. A great effort there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Patriots take a 3-touchdown lead. The extra point up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Back now comes Tampa Bay. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
He finds his man, complete. It's Bailey. So the completion good for 6 yards. And now it's 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
From the gun, Mayfield.
That is caught.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Mayfield to throw it.
They'll find McMillan here.
And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and a yard.
To throw, Mayfield.
There's a short one taken in by Otten.
2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
They got a completion there. That's clearly an example of one side happy, the other side not very happy. Defense, very, hey, take 1 or 2 yards. We're good with that. Offense, you've got to expect to get more on the passing play.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. He completes it to Evans. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
Point it right.
Mayfield with it once more.
This one taken in by Otten.
7 yards there and a first down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Out route, and the ball is caught by Godwin.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Back now in Foxborough. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
A run up the middle with Irving.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play.
We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. Throwing, Mayfield. Touchdown! A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Bucs have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. This offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he's an early front runner for MVP in the NFL here in the first half of the season. As you can see, he's a league leader in passing yards at this stage of the game.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down. He'll drop to throw. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes.
Kalijah Kancey
Showing his strength and quickness there. A loss of 4.
2nd and 14.
Over the middle. That's caught by Taylor. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
The numbers throwing the ball have been great. He's up over 300 yards now for the game.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He finds his man, complete. That's Watkins. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another 1st down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Flushed out right. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Through the middle of the field.
And he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been very good. 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
They're going to look to throw.
That's complete to Peoples-Jones. And the Patriots are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
2nd and goal from inside the 5.
60 back, Jack, 60 back.
They'll set up a throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Pats add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Buccaneers offense and Baker Mayfield set to take over once more. And we'll take you through some of the highlights here. You'll notice he had a hand in a lot of them so far. He's got this offense rolling right now. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew.
Now Mayfield lost the football. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Mayfield. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Now Mayfield. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes.
Christian Barmore getting in there to drop him.
But one thing I do know, these guys on defense, they don't want this game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one.
That's to his running back, complete. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. They'll come out throwing here on first down. That one is caught by Hunt. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. First and 10. 40 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. From down at the 12, it's first and 10.
Go!
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. You take a look at his receiving numbers so far. He's been terrific. Up over 100 yards now for the game. 2nd and 4, they could still get a first down without scoring. They run from the shotgun with Murray. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots are closing in now on a 7th straight win to start the year. The extra point up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Tampa Bay offense set to go again. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Mayfield down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. And again, it's Mayfield. This is caught by Evans. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Here's Mayfield. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Leonard Floyd in there to make the sack on what will be the final act in this ball game. A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared, but executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So for the Pats, their winning ways continue as they get it up to 7-0. And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face the Panthers next week. Meanwhile, for the Buccaneers, they drop back to 500 now at 4 up and 4 down. And they'll take this loss into the bye as they'll be back in action in Week 10.